At Shrewsberry, we believe that when people grow, so does the company. That's why we invest in education, not just to improve job performance, but for them to grow professionally and personally. Our professional development program offers funding for our employees to continue their education here at Shrewsberry, not just to sharpen their skills, but also to leverage other skills that they may be interested in learning. That will include things such as your PE license, tuition reimbursement, certifications, and membership dues.
Professional development at Shrewsberry goes beyond just checking boxes. We're all about continuing education and continuing to learn, and that shows in the quality of our work.
So it's an industry standard. It establishes a fundamental knowledge base for any practicing engineer. You get your PE after you've been in the industry for 3, 4, 5 years, and it allows you to basically build on the principles that you learned in school with the practical experience in the industry. It's looked on very favorably by our clients, across the country. And basically having licensed professionals in my department specifically allows our engineers to take more responsible charge over the work that they do. And with that, gives them more exposure to different aspects of design. Shrewsberry has a support system for people who are either getting ready to take their EIT exam and or their PE exam. And that support group is available across the company. And we provide compensation for books and or classes that are maybe needed for either the EIT and the PE. We also make some accommodations in terms of allowing people to take some time off just before they take either the EIT or the PE exam.
In talent acquisition, I get to talk to candidates every day. And one of the top questions that I get asked is, how is Shrewsberry going to support my professional goals of getting my EIT or my PE license? And I'm always so proud to say that yes, we do support that. Our professional development plans are there to help our employees get those licenses and beyond.
I want to pursue my PE for professional freedom and to prove to myself that I actually can do it and not give up on myself throughout this career.
Well, I didn't really consider it an option. I knew that in this profession I needed a professional license in order to advance my career and contribute to the profession.
Being a licensed PE means it's a commitment to protect the public health, safety, and welfare of the community by practicing sound engineering judgment.
I think the most important thing that comes to mind is the responsibility that goes along with the license. Responsibility to your community, to your peers, in our profession as consultants, to our clients. That's the thing that really pops out for me. I think the challenges that are presented as a PE, to find the best solution for the problems that we encounter. Every project is unique in a lot of ways, and you have to look through all of that uniqueness to find the solution that works best.
The thing that I like most about being an engineer is engaging in designs, in projects that impact people's lives and bring positive change to communities.
Having a PE license has allowed me to develop my career and advance my career through 40+ years of being an engineer. Being at the, closer to the end of my career at this point than the beginning, having a PE, I couldn't have done what I did without that license.
Since I became a PE, I've joined organizations that have widened my insight into the industry. I've also been working on professional development that keeps me up to date with the latest innovation in the field.
Their role has been paramount in a lot of my preparation in 2020 or 2021, he started to get these focus groups together for both the EIT and for the PE, where people who are planning to take that, preparing to take it, had recently taken it, can share materials, things that work better than others, practice problems, as well as accountability, tools for perfect preparation. He just kind of gave us the space to be able to do that. So I think that's been the biggest contribution from Shrewsberry that I've had throughout this process.
Well, as I said earlier, I didn't really consider it an option, and I think young engineers should view it that way. It's not really an option, it's a responsibility that you have as an engineer to present yourself as a professional. As far as advice, never stop learning. When I was in college, we literally worked with T-squares and triangles, slide rules and log tables. Totally different today. The technology has changed the way we do the work. But you can't keep up with it if you stop learning. So never stop learning.
I think young engineers should consider pursuing licensure because it not only advances their career, but it also sets them apart as ethical leaders in the engineering sector. There are so many opportunities that young engineers can pursue once they have their PE.
Do it early. Do it early. Having a lot of factors that affected my delay in getting my EIT, knowing that the 4-year mark is typically what we have to face before getting our PE in this industry in the state of Indiana. So the earlier you can get the EIT out of the way, preferably before you graduate, that's the best way to go.
One piece of advice that I like to give out to students that I meet with at career fairs or that I'm interviewing over the phone is to get their EIT license while they're still in school. It really shows initiative. It shows that you're serious about becoming a licensed engineer and that you're willing to get that big step out of the way before you're even done with school.
One of the most rewarding parts of working in HR is seeing people grow. The best thing about that is the company supports that. I've worked here for over 15 years. I started in certifications and I now work in HR, and the company supported me to receive my certification in HR. This is a great thing here working at Shrewsberry. At Shrewsberry, professional development isn't just a perk, it's who we are. We learn together, we grow together, and we look forward to what's next.